Yep, this is 100% true. If you spend too much time with your kids, that narcissist in your life will start to punish you for that. Because a lot of times in the narcissist life, they start to see their kids as competition to them. They start to see the kids as competition of time with mommy or competition of time with the dad and whatnot. So in retribution for you spending more time with the kids, the narcissist will start to cheat on you. They'll start to abuse you mentally, physically. Sometimes they'll literally start to treat you terribly because you're spending more time with the kids. And I say this a lot of times too because narcissistic people, they compete with their kids and they can be jealous of the kids as well. So if you are a child of a narcissist, you can probably take a look back at your life and understand that sometimes your mom and dad was jealous of you or competing with you and trying to actively hold you back. And it's crazy the things that can set narcissistic people off, y'all. Just like literally spending time with your kids and not with that narcissist will be used against you. You'll be It's weird, y'all. Hope this helps. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware diagnosed narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, and I use my platform to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy like myself, and also, in the process of doing all of that, validate the victims and survivors of this disorder. This series, I just take my TikToks and make them longer. They are 60 seconds or less. I'm going to make them longer over here, the YouTube shorts and stuff that y'all love so much. I have a whole playlist of my YouTube shorts, my skits and stuff. Just find it on the page. So this one right here, the one you just watched, was about how a narcissist will actually be jealous that you are spending more time with your kids than you spend with them. Literally, be jealous of their own children. I am a product of that. I am an example of that. Sometimes I'm jealous of my kids for having a father in their lives, and I am actively their father. Make that make sense? Because sometimes it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to myself how I think sometimes. But that's my thought process right now. Like, I'll be jealous of my kids for having a dad, and I'm their dad. You see how that doesn't make sense at all? But narcissists, like the text of the text said, and the other parent can get punished for their time and attention going to the kids. Yes, I've seen people use that as an excuse to cheat. Like, a narcissistic man will use that as an excuse to cheat on his wife or his girlfriend or whatever, baby mama, whatever, the mother of their kids, all that other stuff. They'll use that as an excuse to cheat on their kids. Hey, I'm sorry, you wasn't giving me the time and attention and love I deserve, so I had to go get it from somebody else. Like, I was lonely, and you were spending time with the kids, and so I needed somebody to show me some attention. Sorry. So you see, I'm weak. You should have showed me more attention. They will blame you. They'll use that as an excuse to treat you worse or to spend less time with you. Oh, I can't. So it doesn't work both ways, right? You can spend more time with other people, and I can't. I'm spending time with the kids though. Are the kids not other people? They're your kids. Are the kids not other people? You see how that works right there? Are the kids not other people other than me and you? Yes, but they're our kids. You see how that works? Jealousy does run rampant. Jealousy of kids does run rampant with narcissistic people. It's just part of this. It's just part of the dynamic that you have to deal with if you're going to remain in a relationship with a narcissist. It's just part of it. If you're going to remain in a relationship with a narcissist, that's part of the dynamic. And that's why I say, I know there's exceptions to every rule, but please, for the love of dear God, know the person you are having kids with. I know people switch up after childbirth. I know people switch up after pregnancy. I know people switch up, but you have a baseline of who that person is. You see the red flags. I said when I'm doing my one-on-ones over Zoom, when I talk to people over Zoom, I've never heard somebody say that there were not any red flags before baby was born. I've never heard that, ever. I've talked to so many people, and not one time have I heard, oh, there were no red flags. No, I've never heard that. If there were no red flags, drop it in the comment section. I'll be happy to hear that. But I haven't heard it so far. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I haven't heard it so far. Talking to so many people, I haven't heard that statement yet. I haven't heard somebody open their mouth and say, there were no red flags at all. No, the statement that I heard the most recurring statement I heard, I ignored the red flags. Or the red flags were there and I choose to kind of look past them. Or I thought the red flags were blankets and it was cold. Or it just no more oars. No more oars. Like, we're not rowing a boat here. But you see, like, know the person that you are having a baby with. You like it's not that much to ask. And this is not just for women, this is for men as well. Know who you are getting pregnant. Like, I am so my mind is blown, y'all. When I hear people just like, oh, they love bombed me, and one weekend we 2 weeks later we were pregnant. What? Huh? 2 weeks later you were pregnant. I don't believe, I'm pro-life, so I had to see it through. Okay, now you're a pro narcissist, because you got to deal with that person for the rest of your life. You pro-life and pro-narcissist. Now you have to deal with the narcissist for the rest of your life. You got a happy, bouncing bundle of joy, but you also got an angry, non-bouncing bundle of narcissists you got to deal with for the rest of your life. Man or woman, male or female, or non-binary person. That's what you have to deal with now. Literally, that's what I said. Get to know the person, yeah. Because like, once you get pregnant, a narcissist feels like they have you trapped. Or once they get you pregnant, or once they get pregnant by you, the narcissists feel like they have you trapped. That's a lifer now. You are for lifer now. This is not 18. I say this all the time. I know this is one of my favorite statements right here. It is not 18 years. I got to deal with this person for 18 years of my life. No, you don't have to deal with them for 18 years of your life. You have to deal with this person for the entirety of your life. You have to deal with this person for the rest of your existence. For as long as that child is alive, you have to deal with that person. Or you have to hear about that person. You might not have to see him, but you might not hear about him. Hey, I'm going to dad's for Christmas this year. Your adult 25-year-old son doesn't want to spend Christmas with you. They're going to the dad's house. They're taking the grandkids to dad's house. Now you got a co-grandparent. Now you got a co-grandparent. You got to get custody of the grandkids. Christmas custody of the grandkids. What? What the hell? What I just say? Christmas custody of the grand. If y'all made it this far, drop a Christmas tree in the comment section. Christmas custody of the grandkids. I know y'all haven't heard that one before. I just made that one up. You never heard that one before. Like I said, but you have the co-grandparent. And oh my goodness, y'all. Back to the topic. I know I got off on a tangent and whatnot. Y'all love my tangents though. You love my tangents. Sine, cosine, tangent. And as I said, the kids, like, narcissistic people will become so jealous of their kids and angry at you for spending time with those kids that sometimes they will actually start to hate their kids, and they will discard you. They will leave the family, leave this family dynamic that y'all have going on, and discard you because you started spending more time with those kids. The kids took away the attention they were getting. The friends and family will come up. They will normally come over to drink a beer and chill with your husband or your wife. Come over to see the kids. Hey, where the kids at? Hey, talk to you later. Where the kids at? And that angers the narcissist. That's another reason they get angry. I know it seems so simplistic and so stupid, but that's literally how the narcissistic mind works. It's simplistic and it's dumb as hell. Like, it really is stupid. Like, that mindset right there, like I just said, like, that's dumb. That's stupid, y'all. Is this camera on me? That's stupid. Y'all know where this comes from. Y'all know where that comes from. I don't know how to hold tie. Said I hold tie somebody. I don't know how to hold tie. I've been on there here lately. But y'all, watch who we having kids with. Watch who you having kids by. Mental illness is out. Peace.